Have you been carrying a burden that no one else can see? Have you smiled through the day while your heart quietly cried for relief? Before another anxious thought settles into your mind, stop for a moment and listen to my voice. I have not forgotten your name. I have not turned away from your prayers. Even when you believed heaven was silent, I was still working where your eyes could not see. I know the questions that keep you awake. I know the disappointments that have left deep marks on your heart. I know the dreams you have hidden because you feared they would never come to pass. Yet today I am calling you to lift your eyes above your circumstances and fix them on me, because what seems impossible to you is never impossible for me. I formed you with purpose before your first breath. Your life has never been an accident. Every season has carried a lesson. Every challenge has shaped your character, and every tear has been seen by me. There has never been a single moment when you walked alone. Even in the valleys where you felt abandoned, my hand remained upon you, protecting you from dangers you never knew existed. There were storms that could have destroyed you, but I stood between you and the darkness. There were moments when discouragement whispered that you should give up, but I quietly breathed strength into your soul and carried you farther than you imagined possible. Do not measure my love by the circumstances around you. My love does not change when the sky grows dark. My love does not disappear when answers seem delayed. My love remains steady because my heart toward you has always been filled with compassion. I do not grow tired of listening to your prayers. I do not become impatient with your questions. I welcome you every time you come before me with honesty. Bring me your fears instead of hiding them. Bring me your doubts instead of pretending they do not exist. I can heal the wounds you acknowledge, and I can strengthen the heart that chooses to trust me one step at a time. There are burdens you were never meant to carry by yourself. You have spent too much time trying to control what only I can change. You have exhausted yourself, searching for answers in places that leave your spirit empty. Come back to me. Rest in my presence. Let my peace settle over your thoughts like gentle rain upon dry ground. Peace is not found by escaping every problem. Peace is found by knowing that I remain with you through every problem. When you remember that I hold tomorrow in my hands, today's worries begin to lose their power. My child, I want you to understand something that can transform the way you live. Faith is not pretending that life never hurts. Faith is choosing to believe my promises even while you are still waiting. Faith is waking up each morning and saying that hope is greater than fear. Faith is refusing to let disappointment become your identity. I have called you to live with confidence, not because you are strong by yourself, but because my strength is made perfect when you depend on me. Some people have spoken words over your life that made you question your worth. Others failed to recognize the gifts I place within you. Their opinions cannot rewrite the purpose I created for you. Do not build your identity upon human approval. Build it upon my truth. When you know who you are in me, rejection loses its power. Criticism no longer defines your future. Comparison no longer steals your joy. You become free to walk the path I have prepared instead of chasing the expectations of everyone around you. I see the hidden battles you never speak about. I know the silent prayers you whisper when no one else is listening. I know the moments when you felt too weak to keep going. Yet here you are, still standing. That is not because of luck. It is because my grace has sustained you day after day. Every breath you take is evidence that my purpose for your life continues. Do not despise small beginnings. Do not underestimate quiet seasons. Many of my greatest works begin where no one else is watching. Today I invite you to replace worry with worship. Instead of imagining every possible failure, remember every time I have already been faithful. Think about the doors I have opened. Think about the dangers I have carried you through. Think about the unexpected blessings that arrived when you believed nothing good could happen. If I have been faithful before, I will remain faithful again. My character does not change with the seasons. The future may seem uncertain to you, but it is completely known to me. I already stand in the days you have not yet reached. I know the conversations that will encourage you. I know the opportunities that will surprise you. I know the relationships that will strengthen you. I know the wisdom you will need when important decisions appear before you. Walk forward without fear, because I never send you where my presence will not accompany you. Guard your heart carefully. Not every voice deserves your attention. There are words that build faith, and there are words that feed fear. Choose carefully what you allow into your spirit. Spend more time listening to my truth than listening to the noise of the world. When my word fills your heart, courage grows naturally. When gratitude becomes your habit, hope begins to flourish. When forgiveness replaces bitterness, freedom enters your life. Do not allow yesterday's failures to convince you that tomorrow has already been decided. I am the God of new beginnings. I restore what seems broken. I strengthen what feels weak. I breathe fresh hope into weary hearts. The chapters behind you do not limit the chapters ahead. Let go of the weight of regret. Receive the gift of a new day. Every sunrise reminds you that my mercy is fresh and my compassion has not failed. As you continue walking with me, you will discover that true success is more than possessions or recognition. True success is having peace when circumstances change. True success is loving others even after disappointment. True success is remaining faithful when no one applauds your obedience. These are treasures that no difficulty can steal. I am preparing you for greater things than you currently understand. Some answers require patience because I care more about your character than your comfort. While you wait, I am shaping your heart, strengthening your faith, and teaching you wisdom that will sustain future blessings. Trust the process. Trust my timing. Trust my heart. If these words have strengthened your spirit today, declare your faith by typing yes in the comments, and let your heart remember that hope is alive. Continue listening with expectation, because I still have much more to reveal that will strengthen your walk and help you live each day with greater peace, courage, and unwavering faith. Do not allow your heart to become weary, because the answers you seek have not arrived as quickly as you expected. I know the moments when you have looked toward heaven and wondered if I heard your prayers. I have heard every word, every sigh, every silent tear, and every hope that never left your heart. Nothing you have entrusted to me has been forgotten. My timing has never been ruled by fear, panic, or confusion. I move with perfect wisdom because I see what you cannot see. What appears to be a delay is often my loving protection, preparing the right opportunity, the right people, and the right season for the blessings I have already planned for you. Do not compare your journey with someone else's. I have written a unique story for every life I create. Some will run ahead for a season, while others will quietly grow deep roots before they rise. You are not falling behind. You are growing in ways that will sustain the future I have prepared for you. A tree that reaches great heights first develops strong roots beneath the ground where no one applauds its progress. In the same way, I have been strengthening your faith in places where only I can see your growth. The world celebrates quick success, but I delight in lasting character. There have been moments when disappointment tempted you to believe that you were forgotten. Yet every challenge has quietly been teaching you something valuable. You have learned compassion through pain. You have learned patience through waiting. You have learned courage through uncertainty. These lessons are becoming part of the person I created you to be. Never believe that your struggles are meaningless. I can transform every hardship into wisdom that will bless both your life and the lives of those around you. Guard your thoughts carefully, because every great victory begins in the heart. Fear often arrives as a whisper before it becomes a prison. Worry begins as a small thought before it steals your peace. Replace those thoughts with my promises. Whenever fear says you are alone, remember that I walk beside you. Whenever anxiety says tomorrow will defeat you, remember that I already hold tomorrow in my hands. Whenever doubt says nothing will ever change, remember that I specialize in making a way where none appears to exist. Forgive those who have wounded you, not because they deserve it, but because I desire your heart to remain free. Bitterness chains the one who carries it. Forgiveness releases you to continue walking toward the future I have prepared. I understand the pain caused by betrayal. I understand the sadness that follows broken trust. Yet I also know the freedom that comes when you choose to place justice into my hands instead of carrying revenge within your own heart. Let me heal what others have damaged. Let me restore what seemed impossible to repair. Do not believe every voice that seeks your attention. Many opinions surround you every day, but not every opinion deserves a place in your heart. Some voices create confusion, while my voice brings peace. Some voices create fear, while my voice creates courage. Spend time with me daily. Even a few quiet moments in my presence can renew your strength far more than hours spent chasing the approval of the world. When your heart becomes familiar with my truth, deception loses its influence over your life. There is a future waiting for you that is greater than your current understanding. You cannot see every detail, but you do not need to. I have never asked you to understand everything before taking the next faithful step. I simply ask you to trust me enough to keep moving forward. Each step of obedience opens the door to greater wisdom. Each act of faith prepares you for greater responsibility. Each moment of gratitude creates room for greater joy. Some of the greatest blessings I will bring into your life will arrive quietly. They may not come with loud announcements or dramatic signs. Sometimes a miracle begins with a conversation, an unexpected opportunity, a restored relationship, a peaceful decision, or renewed strength to face another day. Do not overlook these gifts because you expected something different. My blessings often begin as small seeds before they become abundant harvests. Protect your peace. Do not surrender it to endless arguments, unnecessary comparisons, or constant worry. Peace is one of the greatest treasures I desire to place within your heart. When your mind rests in me, you begin making wiser decisions. You begin loving more freely. You begin living with confidence instead of fear. Peace becomes the foundation upon which hope continues to grow. Continue praying even when answers seem delayed. Continue loving even when kindness is not returned. Continue believing even when circumstances remain difficult. Faith is not measured only by celebration. Faith shines brightest during seasons when hope chooses to remain alive despite unanswered questions. I see every act of quiet obedience. I see every moment when you choose integrity instead of compromise. Nothing done with love and faith is ever wasted in my kingdom. Today, I want you to lift your eyes beyond temporary struggles. This season will not last forever. The pain that visits today will not define your tomorrow. I am writing a story that extends beyond this present chapter. Do not stop reading your life before I finish writing it. Better days are ahead. New strength is coming. Fresh opportunities are being prepared. Your testimony is still unfolding, and one day you will look back and realize that even the difficult moments became stepping stones toward the purpose I had planned from the beginning. Walk with confidence, not because every problem has disappeared, but because I remain faithful through every circumstance. My love does not depend on your perfection. My grace does not run out when you stumble. Each time you return to me with an open heart, I receive you with compassion. Keep choosing hope. Keep choosing faith. Keep choosing love. Those choices will shape your future more powerfully than fear ever could. If you receive this message with faith, write Amen in the comments as your declaration that you are choosing trust over fear today. Stay with me until the very end of this journey, because the words that follow will continue strengthening your spirit, renewing your hope, and helping you live each day with greater wisdom, peace, and unwavering confidence in my promises. Listen carefully, because what I am about to place upon your heart can change the way you face every day from this moment forward. Do not allow yesterday's disappointments to become the lens through which you view tomorrow. I did not create you to live imprisoned by memories that keep reopening old wounds. I created you to walk forward with hope, confidence, and the quiet assurance that my presence goes before you. Every sunrise is evidence that I have not finished working in your life. Every breath you take is another reminder that my purpose for you is still unfolding. There are times when your heart grows tired because you have carried responsibilities that seem far too heavy. You have tried to solve every problem, protect every relationship, and prepare for every possible outcome. In doing so, you have forgotten that I never asked you to carry the weight of the entire journey. I asked you to trust me one step at a time. When you surrender what you cannot control, you create room for my peace to fill the places where anxiety once lived. You were never designed to live under constant pressure. You were designed to live in continual fellowship with me. Look around you for a moment. Even in seasons that seem ordinary, my goodness surrounds you. The strength to rise each morning, the people who still care about you, the opportunities that continue to appear, the wisdom you have gained through difficult experiences. These are reminders that my hand has never left your life. Gratitude changes the atmosphere of your heart. The more you remember what I have already done, the easier it becomes to trust me with what still lies ahead. Some doors have closed because they were never meant to become your future. I know it hurt when certain opportunities disappeared. I know you questioned why relationships ended, plans changed, or dreams seemed delayed. Yet I see every path from beginning to end. What appears to be a painful ending is often my loving protection. Had I allowed every door to remain open, some would have led you away from the life I prepared for you. Trust me enough to believe that what I remove is never greater than what I intend to provide. Do not be afraid of change. Growth often begins where comfort ends. I sometimes lead you into unfamiliar places because I desire to reveal new dimensions of my faithfulness. If you remain where everything feels safe, you may never witness the miracles that wait beyond your fears. Courage does not mean you never feel uncertain. Courage means you continue walking because you know I am leading you. I will never ask you to face tomorrow without giving you the strength you need for tomorrow. Many people are searching for happiness in possessions, recognition, or endless achievement, yet lasting joy cannot be built upon temporary things. True joy begins when your heart rests in my love. Circumstances will change, success will rise and fall, opinions will come and go, but my love remains constant. When you build your life upon my truth, you discover a stability that no storm can destroy. Let your identity be rooted in who I say you are, rather than in what the world expects you to become. Be careful not to allow discouragement to steal your vision. The enemy often tries to convince you that nothing is changing simply because you cannot see immediate results. Yet, beneath the surface, I am already preparing answers. Seeds do not become harvests overnight. They grow quietly before anyone notices the first sign of life. In the same way, I am working within your heart, your circumstances, and even within situations you know nothing about. My invisible work will one day become visible testimony. Choose your words wisely. Life is influenced by what continually fills your thoughts and flows from your mouth. Speak hope instead of despair. Speak gratitude instead of complaint. Speak faith instead of fear. This does not mean pretending difficulties do not exist. It means refusing to let difficulties become greater than my promises. Every time you choose hopeful words, you strengthen your spirit to continue moving forward. Do not isolate yourself when life becomes difficult. I created you to live with love, kindness, and compassion toward others. Encourage those who are weary. Pray for those who are hurting. Forgive those who seek reconciliation. Extend mercy whenever possible. The love you freely give often becomes the very blessing that returns to strengthen your own heart. A generous spirit reflects my heart. As you become a source of encouragement to others, you will discover fresh encouragement flowing into your own life. I know there are dreams you have almost stopped believing for. Perhaps time has passed. Perhaps disappointment has convinced you to lower your expectations. But remember who I am. I specialize in bringing hope where people see impossibility. I restore confidence to weary hearts. I breathe fresh life into forgotten dreams whenever they align with my purpose. Never believe that your future has already been decided by your past. I hold the pen that continues writing your story. Keep seeking wisdom instead of rushing toward quick answers. Patience protects you from many unnecessary mistakes. Quiet moments in my presence often reveal more than endless striving. When you slow your heart before me, you begin hearing my guidance more clearly. I delight in directing those who genuinely desire to walk in my ways. My wisdom is never confusing. It leads toward peace, integrity, compassion, and lasting fruit. Remember that I have not called you simply to receive blessings. I have called you to become a blessing. Allow your kindness to encourage someone who feels forgotten. Let your forgiveness inspire someone trapped in bitterness. Let your faith remind others that hope is still alive. The life I am shaping within you will become a testimony that points many hearts toward my love. Even now, while you are listening, I am strengthening your spirit for the days ahead. The challenges that once seemed overwhelming will not have the final word. My grace will sustain you. My wisdom will guide you. My peace will calm you. My love will remain with you through every season. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will never walk alone. If these words have encouraged your heart today, write, "I trust your plan" in the comments as your declaration of faith. Stay with me because there is still one final message ahead. A message filled with hope, encouragement, and the reminder that the greatest chapters of your journey are still waiting to unfold. Before you allow another moment of fear to settle into your heart, listen to me with complete attention. I know there are questions you have not spoken aloud. I know there are moments when you smile for others while carrying silent battles within yourself. I know there have been nights when sleep escaped you because your thoughts would not rest, yet I have never stopped watching over you. Not for a single heartbeat have you been beyond my care. While you wondered how everything would work together, I was already preparing the answer. While you worried about tomorrow, I was already standing there, making a way before you arrived. Do not let uncertainty become your master. Let my promises become your foundation. The world changes every day. Circumstances rise and fall. People may disappoint you. Opportunities may come and go, and seasons may change without warning. But my character remains the same. I do not change according to circumstances. I remain faithful when the world seems unstable. I remain constant when everything around you feels uncertain. Build your confidence upon who I am rather than upon what you can currently see. There are times when I allow you to walk through valleys, not because I wish to harm you, but because valleys teach lessons that mountaintops never can. In the quiet places, you learn to recognize my voice above every distraction. During seasons of waiting, you discover that your hope is not dependent upon immediate answers, but upon my unfailing love. In moments of weakness, you experience the strength that only I can provide. Do not despise these seasons. They are shaping you into someone whose faith is genuine, steady, and deeply rooted. Many people pursue success while neglecting peace. They chase recognition while losing joy. They gather possessions while their hearts remain restless. I desire something far greater for you. I desire that your soul would be at rest. I desire that your heart would remain filled with love even when life becomes difficult. Lasting fulfillment is never found by collecting more of the world. It is found by walking closely with me each day. When my presence becomes your greatest treasure, every other blessing finds its proper place. Do not become discouraged by the pace of your journey. You often believe that everything must happen quickly, but wisdom grows patiently. Character develops quietly. Faith becomes strong through consistency rather than excitement. Continue taking faithful steps each day. Continue choosing honesty when dishonesty seems easier. Continue choosing kindness when bitterness feels justified. Continue choosing hope when fear attempts to dominate your thoughts. Every small act of obedience is building a future that will one day reveal my goodness in ways you cannot yet imagine. Protect your heart from resentment. There are people who misunderstood you. There are words that wounded you. There are memories that still bring sadness whenever they return. I understand every one of them. Yet I do not want those experiences to imprison your future. Forgiveness does not erase wisdom. It simply removes the heavy burden that bitterness places upon your soul. When you entrust justice to me, you become free to continue living with peace instead of carrying the weight of revenge. Remember that your value has never depended upon your accomplishments. Before you achieved anything, I loved you. Before anyone applauded your efforts, I delighted in you. Before you overcame your struggles, I already knew your worth. Do not exhaust yourself trying to earn a love that I freely give. Live from my love, not for my love. When you truly understand this, fear begins to lose its influence because your identity becomes secure in me. There are blessings approaching your life that require a prepared heart. That is why I continue teaching you patience, humility, gratitude, and wisdom. Blessings without wisdom often become burdens. Success without humility often leads to pride. Opportunities without discernment often lead people away from their purpose. I am preparing both the blessing and the person who will receive it. Trust that my preparation is an act of love. Whenever you begin to feel overwhelmed, pause and remember how many times I have already carried you through impossible situations. You survived seasons that once seemed unbearable. You found strength when you believed you had none left. Doors opened that you never expected. Healing came in ways you never imagined. Was that not my hand guiding you? The same God who remained faithful yesterday remains faithful today, and I will remain faithful tomorrow. Do not spend your days comparing your life with someone else's story. Comparison blinds you to the gifts already surrounding you. I have entrusted you with unique talents, unique experiences, and a unique calling. Celebrate what I am doing in the lives of others, but never forget the beautiful work I am also accomplishing within you. Your assignment is not to imitate another person's path. Your assignment is to faithfully walk the path I have lovingly designed for you. Speak life over your family. Pray for those you love. Encourage those who feel discouraged. Become a source of peace wherever you go. The world has enough voices spreading fear and division. Let your life become a reflection of my compassion. Let your words carry hope. Let your actions reveal kindness. Let your patience demonstrate wisdom. People may forget many things you say, but they will remember the love you showed them during difficult moments. Never believe that your prayers disappear into silence. Every sincere prayer reaches me. Sometimes I answer immediately. Sometimes I answer gradually. Sometimes I answer differently than you expected because I see what you cannot. But I never ignore the heart that sincerely seeks me. Continue praying with confidence. Continue believing with expectation. Continue trusting that my answers always flow from perfect love and perfect wisdom. As this message draws closer to its conclusion, I want you to remember one truth above everything else. You are deeply loved. You are never forgotten. You are never beyond my reach. My plans for your life extend far beyond your present circumstances. Keep walking with me. Keep listening for my voice. Keep allowing my truth to shape your heart. The greatest testimony of your life is not merely what I will give you, but the person you will become as you continue trusting me. If this message has filled your heart with renewed hope, declare your faith by commenting, "I will keep trusting." Stay with me until the final word, because what you are about to hear will remind you that your future is not defined by fear, but by my everlasting love. And if my words have already begun to bring peace to your heart, prepare yourself to receive the encouragement I have saved for the end. Now listen with your whole heart, because I want these final words to remain with you long after this message ends. Do not return to the fears you carried before you heard my voice today. Do not pick up again the burdens you have already placed into my hands. Leave them with me. I am strong enough to carry what has been exhausting you. I am wise enough to guide you through what has been confusing you. I am loving enough to restore what has been broken within you. There is no sorrow too deep for my comfort, no failure too great for my mercy, and no mountain too high for my power. Many times you have believed that you needed to become stronger before coming to me. The truth is exactly the opposite. Come to me in your weakness, and I will become your strength. Come to me with your questions, and I will fill your heart with wisdom. Come to me when you feel empty, and I will satisfy your soul with peace that this world cannot offer. I have never expected perfection from you. I have always desired a willing heart that trusts me one day at a time. There are blessings already moving toward your life that you cannot yet see. Even while you have been listening to these words, I have been working behind the scenes. I am arranging circumstances that will encourage you. I am preparing conversations that will strengthen you. I am opening opportunities that no person can permanently close. Do not become discouraged simply because everything has not happened today. Every promise I fulfill arrives at the right moment. Trust my timing, for my timing is never late. What I prepare carefully will bless you more deeply than anything gained through impatience. Remember that your greatest victory is not simply reaching your destination. Your greatest victory is becoming the person I created you to be along the journey. Every challenge has been shaping your compassion. Every delay has been teaching patience. Every disappointment has been building endurance. Every prayer has been drawing you closer to my heart. Never believe that your waiting has been wasted. While you were waiting for answers, I was preparing your heart to carry greater blessings with humility and wisdom. Do not allow fear to make decisions for your future. Fear will always show you the worst possibilities. Faith allows you to see my promises instead. Whenever uncertainty tries to steal your peace, pause and remember how faithfully I have guided you until this very day. You have survived seasons you once believed would destroy you. You have found hope after heartbreak. You have smiled again after tears. You have stood again after falling. That was never because you walked alone. It was because my hand never released yours. My child, I want you to wake each morning expecting my goodness instead of expecting disappointment. Begin every day with gratitude instead of worry. Fill your thoughts with truth instead of fear. Speak words that bring life to your family, encouragement to your friends, and hope to those who have forgotten how to believe. Let your home become a place where kindness is spoken freely, forgiveness is practiced sincerely, and love is shared generously. The peace I place within your heart is meant to overflow into the lives of those around you. When mistakes happen, do not remain trapped by guilt. Learn, grow, receive my forgiveness, and continue moving forward. Do not let one difficult chapter convince you that your entire story has been ruined. I am the author who continues writing beautiful endings. I can restore what regret has damaged. I can renew dreams that seem forgotten. I can bring joy where sorrow once ruled. Nothing is beyond my ability to redeem when you continue trusting me. Stay close to my word. Spend quiet moments in my presence every day. Speak to me honestly. Listen with expectation. Let your heart become sensitive to my guidance. The closer you walk with me, the more clearly you will recognize the path I have prepared for you. You do not have to understand every detail before taking the next faithful step. I will provide the light you need for today, and tomorrow I will provide the light you need again. My guidance is continual because my love for you is continual. Never forget that the purpose of your life is greater than your personal success. I have called you to become a source of encouragement in a discouraged world. Comfort those who are hurting. Pray for those who feel forgotten. Forgive those who sincerely seek peace. Help those who cannot repay your kindness. Love without expecting recognition. When you live this way, my light shines through you, and others will discover hope because you chose to reflect my love. As you leave this message, do not simply admire these words. Live them. Practice gratitude every day. Choose faith whenever fear appears. Extend forgiveness whenever bitterness knocks at your heart. Continue praying even when you cannot yet see the answer. Continue believing even when circumstances remain unchanged. Continue loving because love is never wasted. Continue trusting me because I have never abandoned those who place their confidence in me. I want you to carry this assurance into every new day. I am with you when you celebrate, and I am with you when you struggle. I am with you when doors open, and I am with you when you must patiently wait. I am with you in every victory and every trial. My love for you is not temporary. My promises are not empty. My presence will remain your refuge, your strength, and your hope. If you receive these words with all your heart, declare your faith by commenting, I believe your promises below. Let your testimony encourage someone else who needs hope today. And if my words have brought peace, comfort, or renewed faith into your heart, please bless this ministry by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, sharing this message with someone who needs encouragement today, and supporting this channel so that more hearts around the world can hear words of hope and draw closer to me. Stay with these messages, apply them in your daily life, and allow my truth to transform the way you think, speak, love, forgive, and live. I will continue walking beside you, strengthening you, guiding you, and filling your heart with peace. Go forward with courage, walk in faith, and remember always that My love for you will never fail.